meaning, fulfillment. A lot of people want that in life. Everyone wants that in life. But how do we attain what is meaningful or what is fulfilling? It's a very tough question. And it doesn't have one answer. But what I can say is that the opposite feeling of meaning and fulfillment is what we call nihilism. We're birthed from the stars. We are lucky and fortunate to be living on this earth. Nihilism says whatever, doesn't matter, it's all meaningless. The other take is that there is a lot of meaning, that we can make our own meaning, that we can have some sort of fulfillment in life from being birthed by the stars onto this planet. So I like to think about that one because my soul's just pulled between the two all the time. So when I think about the latter, where there is some sort of meaning, and that it's up to us to make a meaningful life over time, I like to think about things like, visiting the Italian Riviera here in La Spezia. But I also like to think about things like building things of value into the world and bringing my self-fulfillment through bringing something of utility to the planet as our ancestors have done in the past. That's why we have boats and why we have houses and why we have lights and the internet and everything that we use today, is because our ancestors have built that for us. So just like that, it's up to us to build what these next most fundamental tools and utilities are for the future generations. What are those? How do they bring us meaning and fulfillment? It's all very challenging to answer. But finding meaning and fulfillment is something that I love and something that I struggle with, something that so many of us struggle with. And we're going to be talking about this quite a bit at the upcoming event that we're hosting with Jason Silva, August 23rd. Make sure you've got your tickets to that in San Francisco. And the mental health epidemic that also accompanies that, how much of that actually has to do with fame, fortune, greed, social media, all of these sort of new aspects to mainstream media and culture that can be affecting the way that we perceive ourselves, and that we don't perceive ourselves at this pinnacle, and that causes a lot of the anxiety and grief that we have today. So anyway, we'll be talking about this and a lot more soon. I'm happy that coming in to chat about meaning, to chat about fulfillment. Thanks for tuning in and just formulating our dualistic perspective about nihilism and meaning together, and seeing exactly where that takes us in the future. Much love, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Italian Riviera, La Spezia. Bellissimo.